Friends, welcome back to Panicker's vlog, Nothing But Life. Let us review two state of affairs today. Number one, the COVID-19, the deadly pandemic which spreads over 215 countries and kills about an average of 6,000 people per day across the globe. This pandemic has become an outlier due to the intensity at which it spreads and its fatality rates. Number two, here I am talking about yet another virus which kills much more than COVID-19. Name is hunger. More than 82 crores of people suffer chronically due to this. Means 11% of world population. That is 1 out of 9. Despite all global progress, some 25,000 people including 10,000 kids still die every day. Another 1 billion people lack vitamins and minerals. I am not getting into this data at all. Now let us compare both. COVID-19, countries around the world are using different vaccine technologies to try and find ones that can halt the pandemic. But so far no breakthroughs. All countries are pouring money, and WHO made an unprecedented commitment towards accelerating the development and production of new vaccines. Once this job is done, they are also taking proactive and precautionary steps to assure equitable access to vaccines worldwide. But as on today, full of uncertainty. But no uncertainty as far as hunger is concerned, because vaccine for hunger exists in the form of food. Friends, people go hungry not because the world does not produce enough food, but because many people in the world still do not have the privilege to purchase that food. There is also one more reason, which is the uneven balance of natural resource endowment and man-made disasters. Whatever may be the reason, the fact is that still 50 plus countries are in serious, alarming and extremely alarming conditions, and a total of 9 million dies every year. You won't see these numbers in any media. There are three key stakeholders to this. Number one, WHO. Number two, developed countries. Number three, media. Let's review one by one. WHO. To counter COVID-19, if WHO can reach out to 40 countries in less than 60 days, why they have an insensitive approach when it comes to hunger? What were they doing all these 70 plus years to an issue which they themselves considered as the single greatest threat to global health? My answer is money talks at the World Health Organization. Here, supports are extended purely based on contributions. They assist only these top countries who contribute to more than 65% of their income. Hope you understood why hunger and Ebola took the backseat. Developed nations. When all developed nations are acting unitedly and wisely to counter COVID-19, why hunger is not in their agenda? The reasons are very simple. Since hunger is a consequence of poverty, it doesn't kill the rich in any way. So no developed countries are eager to eat, even though they are their citizens. I have evidence to prove their laxity. Look at this global hunger index once again. You can see the remark, data not calculated or insufficient data, against countries like the US, Canada, Australia and the entire European Union. Does this mean these countries do not have poverty-stricken people? Even in the US, nearly 4 crores of people are living in poverty. Then why are they not displaying? The answer is simple. Instead of solving, they opted to ignore the problem. Media. When all media across the globe tirelessly broadcast COVID-19 statistics, when was the last time these medias made hue and cry about hunger? 25,000 plus die every day. Still, why hunger rarely makes the news? Reason: if a dog bites a man, it's not a news. The news is when a man bites a dog. Means medias are after unusual and outrageous news. They are after the ratings, and they very well knew the unusual and outrageous news only can fetch them these ratings. Friends, I am not trying to belittle the battle against COVID-19, but my simple submission is that this planet belongs to all its inhabitants and not to rich people alone. If COVID-19 affects these 82 crores of people who are already vulnerable due to lack of food, then it will be the biggest ever catastrophe this world has ever seen. Let us not allow this to happen at any cost. At this moment, I leave it to the above stakeholders for their discretion. Please subscribe and share if you agree to these points. Thanks for watching. Wish you all the best.